Is Double A going to be able to go tonight?
Double A will not play tonight.
You guys have sort of stubbed your toe a little bit lately. What's going on with your team?
We haven't, excuse me, we certainly haven't won the close games we've been in. I think that's been number one. I think in this league, for us, for certain, most nights you're in a one-goal game and you got to find a way to win those one-goal games. And you go back a number of games, we found a way to lose those one-goal games, especially if you include empty netters at all. So we got to find a way to win those. We got to be in those spots. I think the last couple of games we've been way better in our D zone. We've been way faster in D zone. That's one area where I thought for a stretch of games it was an issue. Last night we certainly played good enough to win and didn't win. If we repeat that performance in terms of chances, 4 chances against, we'll win. But we got to find ways to make sure we win those one-goal games. Now this is a different animal here. Obviously, Toronto's a real good team, so we got to make sure we're playing our best hockey.
But Jeff, what worked for you guys in this league here a few weeks ago against the Leafs?
Clearly, they have a great stretch game, a great speed game. You have to pressure them, and you have to. That's the number one way to take away their stretch and speed game is to apply tons of pressure and be on top of them. And I thought we did that for 2 periods, and I thought we got away from it in the third period, and I thought we paid the price because of it. Now it's easier said than done. They've got something to say about it too, but it starts probably being fast in your D zone, so you're not just changing. If you're just changing, it's hard to be on top of them. Seconds, puck management, getting pucks in behind them, just be committed to it, and then be on top of them all night with great pressure. That's when we play our best anyways. That's how we have to play to win.
A lot of former...
How cool is it for you and the guys to celebrate Trevor Daley's 1,000th game in his hometown?
Unreal. I grabbed him on the way off the plane yesterday. I think it's awesome that this fell in this game in his hometown, and 1,000 games is a heck of an accomplishment. And for Trevor in particular, he's an unbelievable pro. He's an unbelievable person. Competes like crazy. Comes to work every day. Pays attention to detail. Treats everybody with great respect. He's just a great pro and a great person. So for us to be a part of it, I think is great. It'd be even better if we give him a win.
400 for Luke Glendening. How have you seen him grow as a player over that stretch?
Well, I couldn't wait to cut him the first camp I had him in Grand Rapids, so my player evaluation's way off, Luke's a great, he's my example. I've used in lots of talks I've given about personal success. To me, the biggest things in personal success is inner drive and perseverance, and he's displayed both of those to an nth degree. His inner drive is second to none. He continues to get better as a hockey player because he works and works and works and works and works, and everybody in this league works. He's got extraordinary work ethic, and then he finds a way to persevere through tough times. Actually, I gave a good example that I give all the time. When Babs was coaching the Wings, he called down, and Chelly had gotten his ear a little bit and thought he wanted Luke as his fourth-line center. And at the time, Luke was a 40-some% in the faceoff circle. I said, Babs, you bring him up at 40-some%, you're not playing him. And he's, oh yeah, you're right. So I brought Luke in and said, Luke, this is exactly what I said. Next thing you know, about a month and a half later, he's 50-some% in the circle. That's the ability to get better and the work ethic that he has, and he just wasn't going to be denied. So great for him.
Congrats on 400, Glennie. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, thanks. For me, I was never supposed to play any games, so every day has been a blessing here, and I'm honored to have, if I make it to tonight, to have 400 games.
How much pride do you take in the fact, like you say, you weren't supposed to make it this far, even in your own mind, and that you've exceeded all the odds and expectations for yourself at this level?
I've been blessed with a lot of neat opportunities, and this game has given me so much, and I'm so thankful for every day I get to be here, and I'm just happy to be a part of this team and do anything I can.
Blash says it's all in part to your work ethic and your perseverance. Where do you get those qualities from?
My parents, my grandparents. That's just things that have been instilled in me since a young age, and I know I don't have the most skill, so I got to find other ways to stick around.
It's 1,000 for Daley. That makes 600 more for you to get there. When you think about it in those terms and you project forward, what's the thought process on that?
Yeah, it's crazy. A huge accomplishment to him. He's been around for a long time, and he told me yesterday he started playing when he was 19, and to be in this league from 19 to now and 1,000 games is so impressive, and congratulations to him.
I'm going to talk about you getting to that mark, though. What's it going to take for you to have a 1,000th game in your career?
I just take it one game at a time, and we'll see how long I stick around, but I'll just keep working, and we'll see what happens.
You guys were here a couple of weeks ago, and you had some success. How do you kind of duplicate that effort going into tonight's game? Yeah, it's going to be about limiting their offense. Obviously, they got a great lineup, a lot of skilled guys, some of the best guys in this league, and that's what makes them so good. So we're going to have to limit that. We got an early lead on last time, and then we let them kind of take over in the third a little bit there, and they came back, took us into overtime. We still got the win, but I mean, you kind of got a glimpse in that third period last game about how much offense they can create in such a small amount of time. So that's going to be key to us, is just making them play in their own D zone. And when you play in your own D zone, it makes it hard to play offense. I know firsthand. I've been part of that. So that's going to be our main goal.
Okay, so kind of one of the keys, I guess, to shutting down their strong offensive team is making them play in their defensive zone, you would say?
Yeah, I mean, it's being tight in our zone and playing as little time in our defensive zone will force us to force them to play in their own zone. And I don't think we did a great job of getting pucks behind the D last game. I think that's one of the things that Coach Blashill emphasized. So I think that's going to be a key, because they got skilled D as well that'll be able to break the puck out, and it'll make it easy on them if we just keep turning pucks over on the blue line all day. So we're going to have to get pucks in and get on the forecheck and be pretty physical on them.